Dobrý večer, dámy a pánové, začíná finále 31. ročníku memoriálu Aleše Hřebeského. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The final game of the 31st Aleš Hřebeský Memorial starts right now. Pojďme si představit a přivítat týmy, které se střetnou v tomto zápase. Let's introduce and welcome the teams who are playing in this game. According to game protocol, the host team is Victoria Leprechauns, defending champion. Welcome Victoria Leprechauns and their players. Number 2, Riley Marsh. Number 4, číslo 4, Colton Bundy. Number 6, číslo 6, Griffin Hall. Number 8, číslo 8, Patrick Cody. Number 11, číslo 11, Cameron Lamb. Number 12, číslo 12, Tyson Nielsen. Number 13, číslo 13, Will Cookman. Number 17, číslo 17, Jack Bowie. Number 18, číslo 18, Cole Neck. Number 23, číslo 23, Justin Digby. Number 24, číslo 24, Garrett Winter. Number 25, číslo 25, Cody Adamson. Number 28, číslo 28, Liam Phillips. Number 35, číslo 35, Peter Dubensky. Number 41, číslo 41, Braden Hickey. Number 55, číslo 55, Aiden Saint. Number 77, číslo 77, Stefan Beadle. Number 90, číslo 90, Brandon Murphy. Ladies and gentlemen, Victoria Leprechauns. The home team, domácí tým in this game, please welcome Megamen. Number 1, číslo 1, Tristan Lomas. Number 2, číslo 2, Sean Riley. Number 4, číslo 4, Matt Kuhn. Number 5, číslo 5, John Miller. Number 6, číslo 6, John Linz. Number 9, číslo 9, Parker Johnson. Number 16, číslo 16, Ronin Push. Number 17, číslo 17, Merv Butler. Number 18, číslo 18, George Prales. Number 19, číslo 19, Dan Rivera. Number 24, číslo 24, Colin Burkhoff. Number 26, číslo 26, Nate Scholsky. Number 30, číslo 30, Sean Trainer. Number 36, číslo 36, Ryan Kent. Number 41, číslo 41, Eric Turner. Number 43, číslo 43, Sheridan Cook. Number 44, číslo 44, Braden Cornfield. Number 45, číslo 45, Andrew Haas. Number 50, číslo 50, Jim Spillane. Number 77, číslo 77, Rob Heffron. Number 91, číslo 91, Tim Zimmel. Ladies and gentlemen, Megamen. Let's introduce the referees of the game. Keith Gagne, Martin Bartuška, Jan Martin. Ladies and gentlemen, as it is our tradition, before the final game, we will hear the national anthems of participating teams. Please stand up and remove your heads. Dámy a pánové, jak už je naším zvykem, před zahájením čtvrtfinálovým zápasem zazní národní hymny obou týmů.
Hello, lacrosse friends, and welcome to the championship game of the 2026 Aleš Hřebeský Memorial here in the little slice of heaven they call LCC Radotín. I am Steven Stamp with Garrett Gosshorn, and this should be a fantastic matchup. Megamen and Victoria Leprechauns. How did they get here? Well, the Megamen won 9-3 over the Moon Bears, and then had a matchup with
Victoria,
which they won 5-2. Then the Megamen beat the Nova Scotia Privateers in the quarters, a 6-4 game. Edged the Frog Pond Maulers, who just won third place, 7-6 to get them into this final. The Leprechauns, on the other hand, their first game was Megamen, and we've seen that sometimes where the team that's already played once has a bit of an edge. Yep. I know the Megamen have said, yeah, had already played a game, it was their first. We take nothing from that first game other than we know 100%. We can play with them. Megamen won 5-2 over the Leprechauns, 7-1 over the Moon Bears. Then they played Nanaimo Timbermen in the play-in, which they had to do, and they won that one 5-3. They beat Tel Aviv 7-5 in the quarters, and then Custodes, they dominated 6-1 in the semis. So they are coming in on a high. The Megamen coming in off a bit closer game, but both these teams have shown they definitely deserve to be here, and we're underway. Megamen with the first possession, Sean Trainer into the offensive zone. He is covered closely by Tyson Nielsen, who will drop back into the corner.
Stamp, I'm not ready for it to be over.
I know, right?
It's been an immaculate week. You don't get a week like this Memorial very often.
There's a first shot. Dubinsky stopped. No, he didn't. Wow. Ryan Kemp has scored.
Arguments are happening. I think the argument that they're having right now is that the ball did not cross the goal line by the time he had landed in the crease. Let's see that replay.
This one we're going to see it better.
I saw it in the back of his pads, I believe. Oh,
I don't know.
Wow, he almost had that on the turnaround.
Pete Dubinsky has been sensational. Started off a bit slowly, was actually outplayed by Matt Kuhn when these two played against each other earlier. And I just have to double check. Matt Kuhn is starting. Tristan Lomas, the Minto Cup winner with the Coquitlam Adanacs, your senior B goalie, great goalie, but Matt Kuhn has been fantastic. He is a guy who's been with this team for a while. Good to see him get this. I think he earned it.
Either option,
either way would be great.
Wrong. Kuhn has played excellent. Lomas has played excellent. And Dubinsky upset with that one. But watching that replay, I think that was the right call on the floor. That goal
I think so too.
Being good.
Braden Hickey along the far boards, feeds it through, actually all the way across to Cody Adamson. The veteran has been a real leader for this club. 9 goals and 3 assists. He's their top scorer, and he has been the guy when something needs to happen to make it happen. Eric Turner has been excellent. Here's Graydon Cornfield. Go ahead.
Right. If you've ever found yourself in the clubhouse with Cody Adamson, he speaks and people listen.
Yes, it's true. There's a rip from Andrew Haas. Haas has been very quiet. Hasn't actually scored in this tournament. I know. That's what I double checked on the stat sheet. Here's Nielsen. All kinds of pressure from Nathan Schultzke, who along with Tim Zimmel will be playing Senior B in Canada this year. They are fired up about that opportunity, but you know what? They've earned it. They have worked hard to get a chance.
Well, we had talked about Garrett Winter only having 1 goal heading into this.
But he's got a bunch now, right?
Yeah. And
how many does he have?
What?
Oh, 3 and 2. Yes, 3 and 2.
Yep.
Braden Hickey has quite a few. He's got 6 goals, 3 assists. He's been very good, although, and again, it has been Adamson. Oh, what a play by Riley Marsh, coming back to make it hard for Murph Butler to get that ball. He does eventually, hands it off to Zimmel. And Tim Zimmel, I saw him after the game earlier they played. He said, I hear you're a little surprised that I was playing forward. And I was like, until you ripped that. He said, yeah, and then I scored. I'm like, yeah, it was a beautiful shot. I took it back. Well, I didn't take it back. He doesn't play a ton of offensive shifts.
Sure.
But he ripped a beauty in that one that he stayed up. And my point wasn't that he can't. It was just that he, it was fun.
Right.
It was fun. We get along fine.
Sometimes the conversation after commentary is like, hey man, I call it like I see it,
right?
And sometimes I don't see it the way you see it.
And I'm going to be honest, so you know I'm telling the truth when I say good things.
100%, 100%.
Here's Garrett Winter. fighting through is Jack Bowie. That doesn't get there. Dan Rivera along the boards. He doesn't have to pick it up, but he does, and that's going to lead to a forecheck chance for Hickey, but Rivera makes the pass across. Wishing all the best to Dan and his future bride for their nuptials in September. On the Jersey Shore, here is Graydon Cornfield. Was rammed into the boards last night and wound up not returning to that game, but he is looking okay here. His brother Jordan coaching this club, and that's another big addition that they have made. Great grab, and then the push back in. That's a nice job of actually just letting go of the ball. What a play by, who was that? Colton Lundy, who had the ball. The defender was being pushed into the crease and just dropped it so it wouldn't be a back in. That is a heads-up play in a very tight circumstance.
Lundy's a beast.
Yeah. Here's Cody Adamson. It flows through him. Stepan Friedel. Kind of a black sheep around here because he played in Victoria, decided to play with them last year at this tournament, and won a championship. Not everyone at Custodians loved that.
No.
No.
And now they're missing a lefty forward.
Yes. And he's a pretty good one. Pass comes to Riley Marsh.
I made a bit of fun of him yesterday for his penalty shot where he was going over
the boards.
wall. Yeah.
There's a shot by Friedel, stopped by Matt Kuhn.
When I saw him in the clubhouse, I just gave him a bit of a nod and said, "What about that penalty shot?" And he beamed. He was beaming.
It was 6-1.
It was the only reason,
yes.
Right?
Here's Sheridan Cook. Rocket off the arm. Colin Bergloff has been very good as well for Megamen. We were talking about balanced scoring for Frog Pond. The Megamen doing much the same. 5 goals for Colin Bergloff, and then like 2 for Sean Riley, 1 for John Miller, 1 for Parker Jackson, 2 for Sean Trainer, 1 for Dan Rivera. Eric Turner 3, Graydon Cornfield 3, Sheridan Cook 1. I mean, it's a really balanced thing, whereas Victoria relying a bit more on just Cody Adamson with 9 and Braden Hickey with 6. A couple guys with 3 and Garrett Winter and Stepan Friedel, but definitely a bit more where the offense is coming from. But Garrett Winter can provide some. He does not there because of a nice save by Matt Kuhn.
And Winter's so good going underneath, too. It's a bit surprising not to see him score that one. Yes. I mean, again, Kuhn is excellent, but that is Winter's bread and butter.
Sean Riley has it. He flicks it across to the far side. Here's Andrew Hawes coming near boards. It gets away, but picked up by Cornfield. Look at that work, going after it. That was Griffin Hall getting the ball, gets it ahead to Colton Lundy. He's going to slow things down a little. Braden Hickey trying to swim through traffic as he sets a pick, but Jack Bowie gets the pass across. Oh, they feed it through and the touch home. Cody Adamson, that's a gorgeous pass from Riley Marsh, and Cody Adamson puts it home.
And why not rely on Cody Adamson, right?
Why not?
If he's going to keep scoring. He's in double digits now for the tournament. Is an Everett Express player for back home, along with Garrett Winter, Riley Marsh, Cole Christian, Justin Digby, Tristan Lomas, Colton Lundy. There's quite a lot of guys from the home squad out here for Victoria.
And Colt Connect gets the ball back for the Leprechauns, who are tied up 1-1. Again, it is 3 12-minute stop time periods. Substantially different game than you see in the 30-minute 2:15 running throughout the tournament. I don't know if that gives anyone an edge. Garrett Winter goes to the box, to the bench, to the net.
Somewhere.
Schultzke comes away with it.
And again,
pulls
he's
up.
So good underneath.
So quick.
Yes. Disturbingly quick. Yes. Yeah.
That gets away from Bergloff, but nobody near him. Ronan Push going to the far side. Ronan Push has been outstanding in a transition role. That's a great outlet pass. That was Griffin Hall making that pass. Here's Cameron Lum. Shoots it just wide. Way up in the air, comes down. Nice job there to catch that one without telegraphing it was coming to him by Rob Heffern. John Miller up over center, leaves it there. Sean Riley thought about going back to the middle. Now he's coming along the boards and heading deep.
I don't know that I've been that impressed with the Megamen's offensive sets, like 7-5-1-5 thus far in this period. You know, maybe it's a long tournament. There's definitely, you know, maybe some legs to find. Well, announcer's curse.
There you go.
You're welcome, Megamen fans. Of course. That is awesome, though. What a great goal to put Megamen back up 2-1 over Victoria. Shot taken and scored on the lefty strong side. Just sneaks that one past Dubinsky, and what a goal. What a goal.
One note from the previous game, we were saying that Aaron Skye and Aiden Baker are close friends. We were a little bit wrong. They're actually cousins.
Oh.
Close cousins.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I didn't either. I just got a note. Thank you very much for the update. I don't know. I'm not sure if the person wants to be shouted out, so I won't.
Beauty
won't say,
runs in the family, obviously.
Yeah, the grandfathers are brothers. So there you go. Jack Bowie spins around in the corner, up to Braden Hickey. Megaman up by 1. Cody Adamson and the Leprechauns looking to even up. Behind the back flip, that's way too far. Zimmel gets there, but he is beaten to the ball. And Stepan Friedel got it. There's Adamson. They've got 7 less to shoot. He's going to go to Winter and head to the bench as they just rip one from distance looking for a reset, but Kuhn just swallows it up. So the Leprechauns, this is just their second time. Last year was their first appearance at the AHM. They won the championship coming up from the silver group. Hard rip, they score! Ryan Kemp. Bouncer sneaks it through Dubinsky.
2-goal lead in this game in first period. And again, of course, like I had to go and say something about the Megamen offense, and they get 2 quick ones. What a snipe by Kemp. Kind of dips his body a bit low there. Gets that bouncer. Golly, that was gorgeous.
Gets some spin on that sucker as he goes. And my goodness, up into that top corner. 3-1 Megamen. So I was thinking the Leprechauns were chasing something that the Megamen had done, winning back-to-back tournaments. I was thinking, though, it was the first 2 times. It was actually the Megamen won it in their 3rd and 4th times at the tournament. That was 2008 and 2009.
Yep.
Took it again in 2012, but the first couple times they were 5th and 6th. So it would actually be possibly unprecedented what the Leprechauns are trying to do here. It would give us back-to-back champions twice in a row. Nova Scotia Privateers and then Leprechauns. And they would join the Pantheon. That's, for a veteran player, Cody Adamson, that's technically a bit of a risk there, picking that stick up. Because technically that's illegal equipment, having 2 sticks in your hand at any one time.
That feels like one of those ones that's like, if you're going by the letter of the law, yeah, sure.
Yes, yes. But
no
Stepan Friedel slams it back in. There was a delayed penalty coming. It's going to be wiped out.
Has just scored some great goals for Victoria, like coming in off the Custodes game yesterday and scoring that first goal of the game. Scoring that rebound, oh my goodness.
And Matt Kuhn reaches out trying to get this rebound off the loose ball and just loses that race to Friedel. That was all about quickness. 3-2, Megamen now by 1. Colt Ganek, great chance, and Matt Kuhn had to recover from his last goal and get his confidence back, which he did. Here comes Eric Turner.
I don't know about his confidence, because I thought Ganek actually beat him. He just missed maybe with the draw stick.
Maybe.
He had a great twister. He had gotten him to bite, just wasn't able to place it just where he wanted it, in my opinion.
Nice move, Patrick Foley, to sprint up along the boards. Looks around, finds space. That's a veteran play. Making sure where everyone is. Look at the battle between Krallis and Bowie over on the far side. It is physical, it is tough. That's a big pick, a good roll. Justin Digby puts his shoulder down, spins. Oh, wow! What a goal, Justin Digby. He knew he couldn't take another step back because he would have been in the crease. So he just flings it over his shoulder and somehow finds the net to tie it up.
Not quite the Digby dunk, but this might rival it. Digby roll, Digby bury.
It's the Digby dip and dunk.
Wow.
That's beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah, watch his right foot.
Oh, it's clean.
It's clean.
Oh,
He
it's
steps
clean.
on just after. Just after he stepped on the line. I saw it landing. I was like, oh, was that? But it was not.
I was getting a little nervous with that 2-goal deficit that maybe Megamen would start coming away with it, and you and I might have less fun calling if the deficit grew, but Victoria storms back off of 2 great goals by the lefties.
Sean Trainer has it. He's run through by Braden Hickey, but manages to fight through that check up into the offensive zone. He's going to slow it down, hand it off here to Sean Riley. Graydon Cornfield following him. The 5th attacker is Sheridan Cook up at the top.
Trainer has had a sneaky, incredible tournament.
He's been good.
I don't know if you'd call it that sneaky, but like a little
kind
bit.
of sneaky. That shot there on the far side by Parker Johnson didn't get away. That's going to be Victoria ball as it gets up and out of play.
Penalty.
Behind the play is it Cameron Lum?
Bit of words there. Let's see.
Oh, that's holding.
Yeah.
You grab him and tackle him. That's holding, and not a great decision.
Keep the hugging from behind at prom. And off the lacrosse floor. Come on.
I'll give you that one.
Thank
not
you.
quite as good as my
Not the
in
soccer
English
joke. We're not
pronounced
talking
football.
about that. We're not talking about that.
Chance for the Megamen to push back in front. 15 seconds in the first period. Cornfield's hard shot is stopped. He gets it back, though. Dubensky pops up and is ready to go. They're down to 8 seconds. Parker Johnson to Sheridan Cook. Another save, Dubensky. That's up and out of play. 3 seconds left. This is where it's such a difference with the stop clock, because that's the end of the period. If it's running time, it's the end anyway now. It is 3-3, 32 seconds left on the Victoria penalty when we come out, which means it's a huge face-off to open the second period, because if Victoria wins it, they can just kill the rest of the penalty.
Right.
If Megamen get it, they get another chance.
This has been just as slated. You know, again, I was a bit nervous, especially with the Megamen taking that win earlier in pool play.
Yes.
When they got that 2-goal advantage and the quality of players that both teams have, if you can get a lead, you're going to try to hold on as hard as you can. And it's good to see Victoria, again, just to see a good game, right? Like come back, storm back, and to tie it up before we end that first period. And, you know, now we've got some more lacrosse to play. Let's see what unfolds. I'm stoked on this one, though.
Yeah, no, it's really good. And I think that the thing is that it also, with the 3-12s again, right? There's more time. There's 5 minutes in between the break. It's harder to hold on to a 2-goal lead.
It really is. That's true. That's true.
Oh, some of the comebacks we've seen. I was thinking about the Nova Scotia's first win.
Yeah.
Three years ago now. Remember when they were down to German Shepherds and Zach Kerrigan scored coming around from behind the net, reached around Julian Laux and tucked it in with 3/10 or 4/10 of a second left?
That tournament, I don't know that I've ever seen a man on a mission. We'll even call him a demon.
Yeah.
At Zach Kerrigan. That man was, I don't know that I've ever seen someone so destined to win.
It was a very short discussion on who the top player in that tournament was.
Yeah. What do you mean I wasn't in that?
It was like, the whole discussion was, is it Zach or Garrett?
I got no votes after
you
deliberation.
You did not get any votes. I'm sorry.
I never should have gotten any.
You weren't actually in the deliberation. I was just trying to make you feel better.
Thank you.
You're among my favorite announcers in the tournament.
Thank you.
You're welcome. We had that was a blast. Was that the first final we called?
I believe so.
Yeah. Oh, that was something.
That was such a good game, too.
What a tournament this has been. Some outstanding performances. And what a decision Megamen had to make. How about having to choose between Tristan Lomas and Matt Kuhn to start this game? I asked one of their players earlier, do you know who's starting by any chance? And they said, you'll know when we do.
Yeah, right?
We have no idea.
That, especially like as a player,
yes,
I always mention that I actually do not envy the coaches whatsoever.
No.
Oftentimes I feel like as a coach myself, there are positions I would like to see myself in. and choosing between like a Matt Kuhn and a Tristan Lomas in the final, I absolutely do not envy. And that's especially, you know, again, Kuhn has played so amazing. Lomas, budding star, and, you know, going to throw the shout out again for the Coquitlam Bandits and Big Bandit, the Lomas family, Kaylin and all of them, and, you know, just hope that they're watching back home and enjoying it.
Yeah, that's the thing. And we know a lot of people are watching, and I imagine they're enjoying it.
3-3 game, how could you not?
Colt Kneck up against Jim Spillane for this draw. And Victoria's going to have everybody back on the defensive side as they are shorthanded for another 32 seconds. Whoa, Spillane rips it back to Ronan Push. He's going to call for a forward, hand it to Sheridan Cook, and Push will go off. He's played some offensive shifts and done very well. Of course, scored the winning goal in the semifinals. There's Parker Johnson, 12 on the penalty. They try to go behind the net. It gets away. Griffin Hall is there. He's been really solid, and he's just going to hold. What?
Here we
Don't
go.
do that. Don't do that.
Nothing.
Yeah, I think you just stop. It's tough, right? I mean, we get it. We've been in these situations where you want to push somebody back, but sometimes it's just not worth it.
Right. And where do you draw the line? Right?
That's the tricky part. Therein lies the rub, as Shakespeare would say. Nice pass to Phillips. He misses. It's going to be, is it a fresh 30? It is not.
Oh, what a
Trainer
pickup.
on the run.
What a pickup by Trainer.
Zimmel thought he was going to set a pick for him, slipped it instead. Now here comes Zimmel. He scored a beauty earlier. That's a great play by Cookman. The ball pops out of Zimmel's stick. Watched closely there by Colton Lundy. Backdoor, Haas stopped. Dubensky had that one all the way. Braden Hickey lobs it ahead. Nice catch by Nielsen. He's on his offside, shoots. Ooh. Kuhn had that all the way. He's knocked down by Schultzke.
Turner in some trouble here.
He's going to fight through it, though, as he is wont to do. Nice job over there by Colt Kneck to pick up Ronan Push coming off the bench. Turner rips it, foot save, Dubensky. It's going to be Foley running onto it. Dan Rivera is back. It's left for Lum. Nice pick. Oh, wow. What a trail check. That was John Miller disturbing Lum just enough and then slashing him in the shin, which, you know, eventually you don't want to do. Yeah.
There's been a lot that has gone clean in this game, right? Like letting the guys
Parker
play.
Johnson saved by Dubensky, for sure.
And I appreciate that a lot in a final. Like, you don't really want to see a bunch of ticky-tack nonsense. You don't want to see the game go 3 hours for no reason. Let the guys play.
Cornfield, backdoor. Andrew Haas stopped by Dubensky. Oh my, from his butt. What a play by Colt Kneck. I couldn't believe he had the ball when he came up there. Liam Phillips, 2 streaming off the bench. Neither in a position to do much with it, so they're going to give it up to Bowie. Will come along the near boards and get it back. Winter trying to set a pick for Adamson. No roll there. They go back up to Adamson. I think he's going to shoot this one. He does. Kuhn makes the stop. We stay tied 3 minutes into the second period. It is 3-3. 3 by 12 minutes. Stop time. Zimmel. Megamen have taken this very seriously, this tournament, by the way. Going to the recovery spa, going, hydrating. They had some extra time off. They didn't go sightseeing and stuff. They prepared. There's a save by Dubensky.
What kind of sightseeing do you need if you've been to the tournament 12 times?
There you go. True, I don't go into downtown that often anymore. It's lovely, nice to go sometimes. Cornfield, that one's way off target, up out of the mesh. And Aiden Saint will take this one.
Quiet second period, huh?
It is. Post-game, stay tuned. We will have the presentation of the all-tournament team, the awards, the top offensive, defensive, and goalie. We'll have the medals and the trophy presented. We just have no idea who's going to get it.
You've got some ideas. You're on that voting squad.
Hickey! I meant who's going to get the trophy. The championship trophy. And Braden Hickey gives the Victoria Leprechauns a leg up on it for the moment.
Yeah, one step closer. And Hickey's had a great tournament himself as well, and shooting that around the defender and just burying that right past Kuhn. Beautiful placement, my goodness. Look at the blood on his jersey. My God, did you see that?
I did not. I was busy doing something.
Warrior.
4-3, Victoria pulls ahead. Far from over. Hřebeský with the save. Push may have gotten a little fortunate not to get a call for checking in the crease interference as he checked on the stick of Hřebeský while he had it. Adamson just misses. Victoria almost pushed ahead. Push on the run. He's got Trainer with him. He'll shoot. Ooh. Save. Pete Hřebeský is so sensational when he is dialed in. Now we have a penalty coming
and
to
again,
Sean Trainer.
Right, what has been a pretty clean game thus far.
Dead ball contact. So Victoria has their chance to try and even things up. Oh my, there you go.
Yeah.
That's Braden Hickey?
Yes.
Oh, it's his nose. He's had like 2 splits on his nose. 3 splits on his nose over the last while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for the viewers at home, I pulled up the live stream.
Right. Yeah, he's been leaking. There's Hickey. Oh, nice hesitation. Passes down. Bowie didn't have a lane. Winter rips it. That's blocked out front. Maybe John Lintz getting that one. This is Lintz grabbing the ball. He's got Eric Turner ahead. Can he find him? Lobs it to him. Turner catches it. Nice change of pace. There's Hickey, the bloody one, heading off to, that's a terrible thing to say, heading off to the bench. It seemed like a good idea at the time.
In that millisecond, I would have sworn Turner was going to take that shot.
Yeah, I thought he was going to. You could see him pull up, hoping, I think, that Hickey would run by more, right, and give him a bit more lane. That's a good defensive transition play. Now a drive to the net by Haas.
Well, even then, I think he had so much, I think he had more than he, like, when he watches this replay, I think he wished he would have shot that.
Cameron Lum steps over center, down to Winter. We are back to even strength. 6.5 to go in the second of 3 12-minute stop time periods. Garrett Winter. John Miller, nice work. Seeing the pick coming, just kind of working his way around. Now he's got the ball. He's had a great tournament too. Oh, but then he just kind of flings that one away. I think he was thinking they weren't going to get there in 10 seconds.
Right.
Otherwise, why do you just toss that one? Eric Turner directs him down into the corner to get back to his spot. Dan Rivera's up at the top. Schultzky is taking the ball here in Friedel. Fights through the pick from Digby. Remember that goal Digby scored?
Mm-hmm.
That was something.
Fantastic.
Riley Marsh comes over to Friedel. It gets away from him. Schultzky is right on him, but Friedel gets underneath. Schultzky dives. That's a heck of an effort by Nate Schultzky.
Seriously. Incredible.
I thought he'd messed up and lost him, and he just said, nope, I'm going to get there. He's a determined young man.
You know, I've been, speaking of announcer curses, right, I'm sure he's going to go down and score this next possession, but Riley Marsh has been uncharacteristically quiet in this one.
Parker Johnson, pick from Sheridan. Sheridan Cook, the roll is there. Oh, Parker Johnson.
Are you
ties
kidding?
It up. Dead sidearm.
That was a laser beam. My goodness. What a goal to tie the game up at 4-4. My God. Johnson. And just look at the follow through. Good Lord. Sniper. 4-4 ball game. 5 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in this second period. Friedel had a little bit of a lane off the draw. Just wisely pulls it out.
Hickey throws it down into the corner, and Riley Marsh is trying to enact the announcer reverse curse.
I'm saying he's about to score.
Cody Adamson opens it up.
Oh,
it's blocked.
Can you imagine?
Did you see that one baseball game where the announcer was like, he's going to hit a home run on a 3-2 count at this point, and he did? And they're like, are you kidding me? Like, he said the inning and everything. It was bizarre. I thought they were pretending. It's a penalty coming. Is that to Lintz or Turner? Holding.
Oh, Lintz not happy.
Yeah. I get it. No. I mean, it's hard because, I mean, you need to control your emotions, but at the same time, I think officials have to recognize the extent of the emotions.
Mm-hmm. We got
So
2 penalties on
yeah,
that.
it was the unsportsmanlike on the way to the box.
Yep.
And that's John Lynch, your best defender. Now, they've still got Murph Butler and Eric Turner and Ronan Push and Sean Traynor, so they're doing okay. But
Not
John
a bad
Lynch,
lineup to trot out.
But John Lynch is a tough one to be missing. Here's Adamson at the top. They have a fresh 30. Hickey has it. Adamson with the big pick, shoots just wide. It's going to be grabbed by Traynor. Can he get away from Hickey? He goes down. Still has it. What a pass ahead to Eric Turner. That's a great play from Traynor. He's officially no longer having a sneakily great tournament.
Yeah,
After that play. Back to Traynor. They're going to take their time, obviously. 11 on the shot clock. It's about 7 less than the first penalty. That'll be huge, killing the first one. Haas going underneath. Aiden Saint all over him. Runs him into the boards, but not in a boarding kind of way. And Victoria comes back the other way. First penalty's over.
Right, and again, kind of a quiet period, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was 3-3 after the first, right?
Yep.
That's good. Cody Adamson gets it back from Winter. He's going to shoot that one. Comes back to him, but Traynor grabs it. They strip him. He gets it back. He's got Schultzky ahead. He's pointing. He's saying, go set a pick. Go to the bench. Go get Colin Bergloff out here.
Do anything other than what you're doing.
Yeah. Which, frankly, at times you got to do with Nate Schultzky. He gets very excited. There are times where he's like, hey, go do this. And he'll do it. He'll do it fast, and he'll do it with everything he's got in him. And Jordan Cornfield is giving Nate Schultzky a tap on the head and a way to go. Hard shot by Bergloff, stopped by Dubinsky. 20 seconds left on the penalty. Down to 15. Yeah, Cody Adamson is looking at the clock to see how long's left on the penalty and how long they have till it's not safe to shoot. You don't want Lintz coming out of the box as a rebound pops out.
No, you really don't.
But that's what's going to happen.
Yeah, they might.
They'll go to push.
Yep.
And here comes Lintz with him. They've got Bergloff off the bench. Sheridan Cook wants it. What a play, Cameron Lum. Push wants that pass back. And now the ball gets out of play off his stick. Break for Victoria, a tough one for the Megamen. We're still tied 4-4, 2:22 to go in this second of 3 12-minute stop time periods in a great, heading towards instant classic AHM championship. Penalty coming to Megamen as Adamson was knocked down along the boards. Dubinsky heading for the bench. They're going to have a bit of time with the 6-on-5, about 10 seconds, 9 seconds. Hickey finds Winter. That's blocked by Lintz. Still 3 to get a shot off. That misses, and that's going to do it. The 30 will expire, and the penalty will be adjudicated. No argument there from Lintz on that one. Whether he wanted to argue or not, it's hard to say, but that's an illegal cross-check on Lintz. And once again, the Megamen go to the penalty kill without their main defensive weapon.
That's a tough one.
Yes.
Victoria having a bit of a chat near the midline. Garrett Winter going to start up with this one on the power play. Looking to extend this, to get a lead in this game. Very hard to come by. Cody Adamson, what an incredible behind the back shovel shot. Not able to sneak that past Kuhn. That would have just been incredible.
Megamen back into the offensive zone. Andrew Haas going to circle around Sean Traynor. 30 seconds left on the penalty. Phillips all over him. Great shift here by Haas. Said he's been quiet, hasn't scored, but he's been a yeoman service on the penalty kill.
Yeah, you can see in the broadcast, look how much blood Hickey has on his jersey.
Yeah.
It's just incredible. That's gritty. No matter
Picked
what happens,
off by Eric
right?
Turner, yeah.
You're still bleeding.
And Zimmel's trying to figure out where to go. Lets it go through to Trainer and sets a pick. What a save. Dubensky spun around.
My God.
Love that pick from Tim Zimmel. The way he just adjusted on the fly. Lintz is out. We're back at even strength. It's 4-4. There's 44 seconds to go in the second. Push
What a
has
hit.
it. Big hit. Was that Lintz?
Coming out of the box, it might have been, or it
Yeah.
might have been Trainer on support there.
There's Schultzke on the run. He might just shoot that. Maybe not now.
Still does.
Yep. 24 seconds.
The guys are getting squirrely. They're getting squirrely. We're seeing penalties. We're seeing shots that maybe
Dubensky's
may
calling
not.
to the bench to see if they want him to come over for an extra attacker.
They
Now
do?
he will come. 12 seconds.
On the far bench,
There's shot clock. It's the shot clock is the game clock. So
Yes.
they're going to wait. They can shoot with 2 seconds here and no risk. Friedel off of Kuhn. What a save. The period ends. 3-3 after the first. 4-4 after the second. Just wait till the third.
My God. Again, an instant classic brewing, and what a defensive battle. Like, you would not expect either of these two teams to be held 4-4 after 2 12s. And that's essentially like what we're seeing here as we head into the third period. Is we might see some fireworks, we might not, right? 3-3 in period 1, 1-1 in period 2, and both goalkeepers just playing outstanding in this one. So we've got just under 5 to go in between periods 2 and 3. Very excited to see what happens. Again, my name is Garrett Gosselin. I'm joined by Steven Stamp. This is the 2026 Aleš Hřebeský Memorial Gold Medal match between the Megamen and the Leprechauns. We'll be right back after the break. Thank you so much.
Welcome back to Lacrosse Friends to the 2026 Aleš Hřebeský. The players don't want to wait. We don't want to wait.
No, absolutely not.
There was about 45 seconds left in the break. Everyone was lined up, and we're going to go 4-4, 12 minutes of stop time play to decide the 2026 champion. Will it be the 4th championship for the Megamen and their first since 2012, or the 2nd in a row for Victoria? It's going to be a penalty to Cameron Lum, slashing call, and the Megamen will have a power play opportunity to try to forge back into the lead. They've led 1-0, went up to 3-1. Then Victoria got ahead 4-3. Megamen tied up on the Parker Johnson goal. Here's a chance. Johnson gets it back from Sheridan Cook. Bergloff had to make sure he had that one. Cook on his offside, save Dubenski. Foley's after it, swats it ahead. Great play, Liam Phillips. Stopped by Kuhn. Did not get the shot he wanted. Great decision. Just Liam Phillips is going to be beating himself up for that one for not getting where he wanted it.
Especially in how tight this game has been. You know, every goal has just been, it's had to have been perfect, right?
Here's Johnson at the top. Battle along the boards. Cook trying to come up with it. Foley in perfect position. Still tons of time on the shot clock, and Foley comes out with it. That's a great loose ball win, and he will rip up over center. The penalty is over. Lum is heading to the bench, and we are still tied up 4-4 as we are a minute and a half into this third of 3 12-minute stop time periods. Garrett Winter with it, watched by Lintz. Adamson with the big pick. Lintz saw it coming. Those are two big, strong veteran players. Hard bouncer by Winter, just pulled it wide of the near post. A race to it, and Miller actually kind of ran past it. Whoa. Marsh got the ball. Now it's going to be racing back, and the 30 will expire, though, and that'll be Miller's possession. Winter's got to give him some space. Miller's just going to go to the bench and let someone else go and get it. That'll be Ronan Push in the corner.
Camera view is on Keith Gagne, one of our favorite refs out here in Radotín. Looking excellent tonight. Shout out to Keith.
Here's Sean Riley. Parker Johnson with a pick and roll by Haas, but what a great defensive play there. That was Cookman, Will Cookman, who's been a very solid defender, number 13 for Victoria. One of those guys that every time, not every time, but several times, there's a little play, you're like, that's a nice play. It's Will Cookman.
More than half the time, I'd say. Yeah, he's, again, we talked about like sneaky, excellent tournament, right?
Here's Digby. Oh, he gets
he popped in the
stood
face.
up by Schultzke and Zimmel, but it's not enough.
Wow.
Friedel goes and gets the ball. So much was happening over by Digby. Megaman just kind of lost track of Stepan Friedel. Victoria's ahead 5-4.
And I kind of get that, right? Like my eyes were drawn towards the Digby, like right there. Czech comes up, you can see the way his face, and look at the patience from Stepan Friedel to just throw a couple more fakes and just get Kuhn off where he needs to be.
You see it a bit more in the replay, right? That they were flattening Jack Bowie, and Stepan Friedel was actually the third guy coming around. And I mean, at some point you run out of defenders if you have to double team everybody. Here's Cameron Lum. We're 2.5 into this third period.
But again, the patience cannot really be taught. A lot of players would have just taken that right away, and Kuhn probably has some more magic left in him. Friedel, fantastic finish.
Hickey will go up top. Digby thought about the long shot. Winter pulls it down. Little underhand one-hander. Grabbed by John. Oh, Miller couldn't grab it because he was kind of back and forth into the crease. Wanted to avoid the call. Now, what is the call here? 30 seconds. Okay, the refs kind of looked at each other. What are you calling? What are you calling? It's called the 30.
Somebody blow the whistle harder. Whatever it is, let's go with it.
Graydon Cornfield. Bergloff coming to help him out. Speaking of veterans who know patience. Tried to get it to Kemp, wasn't caught. Haas couldn't get it. And Cookman, nice play once again. Lum goes down. He'll lumber over to the bench as the ball is moved ahead to Griffin Hall. Riley Marsh thought about coming to Adamson. He's going over to Friedel instead. Zimmel up on him. Bowie gets a pick. Ducks underneath. Dives, misses, but a chance for Friedel. Almost did the same thing again. Didn't have as much net this time. It's going to be picked up by Krallis, and he will just run through that check, and then he's stripped. What a play. Trail check, Jack Bowie.
Wow, what an effort by Bowie and the rest of the Victoria Leprechauns on the forecheck. I thought Krallis was gone.
Marsh takes this one from Winter. Ducks underneath. Krallis.
He's open.
Shoots it high. Save Kuhn. Outlet pass, but it's going to be picked off.
No
Here
numbers.
comes Liam Phillips.
No numbers.
No. 2-on-4 in terms of white versus the Carolina blue.
Good
Here's
reference.
Adamson. Thank you. Oh, yeah, you're a Carolina guy.
I am now.
You are now. Friedel down to Hickey. Hickey looking like a miniature Undertaker with the blood, like the Undertaker from WWE.
Uh-huh. I would want to see Turner get a little bit more involved into the offensive side of the floor. Like, he does make great plays often, and I just don't know that I've seen like the same impact that you would see on the defensive side of the floor as you do on the offensive side this game thus far.
Yep.
Bush has stayed up quite a bit more than he has. So it's interesting to not really see as much.
Cook throws it back to Parker Johnson, who's going to let it fly with 1 second left on the shot clock. And Nielsen will get his stick from Gnek. And again, well, I guess play had been blown down. You can technically pick up the stick then. Winter carrying it. Pick from Adamson, another one. Really well defended there by Trainer and Lintz. And again, that's holding.
Wow.
That's still holding. Adamson.
I disagree.
No? Okay,
I
fair
disagree.
enough.
I
Good
thought
defense
it was
then.
perfect.
Just wide by Friedel. I retract then.
I was surprised that it even found its way into the back of stick of Adamson. But that's
Miller on the run. Cameron Lum will turn him aside. This time it's a little Carolina blue against a lot of white and green. And they'll drop it off to Cornfield, set up as we have less than half of the third period to go. 5:50 on the clock. 10 on the shot clock. Haas pulls up. They get to Cook. He's going to shoot. Scores! Sheridan Cook. You could see he knew what he wanted to do, and that was
Absolutely.
rip it through Pete Kubinski.
Wow. What a call there right in advance. That was awesome. 5-5 with 5:42 remaining in this final period. This is incredible. And Sheridan Cook, a long-time Megamen, an absolute beauty, just buries that one past Dubinsky with a rocket. He doesn't even look that happy.
He's thinking about the next one.
Absolutely.
5-5, 5:35 to go. Leprechauns into the offensive zone. Riley Marsh taking his time, steps back, Turner on him. There's just nowhere to go in here. Turner locks onto you. Here's Bowie,
and push on the same
bounces
side
one
of the
that's
floor,
way
too.
up. Is that getting out of play? No. Yes, it is.
Yes. Yeah, no.
They're deep. The fans are deep, several rows deep in all the standing areas.
Every area.
Yep. I'm really glad we get this booth, because otherwise, where do you go? I mean,
You and I can both see it.
we can. We're fine.
Yeah.
Good point.
You especially.
Oh, goodness, Parker Johnson. They are finding some holes in Pete Kubinski from down in the community. Downtown Radotín, letting them rip.
Are you kidding me? That shot, if I'm not mistaken, moved the net. What an absolute rocket. Let's see it. A bit off the post and in. My God.
And just
What a
a
shot.
bulldozer of a pick by Sean Riley driving through the middle.
Megamen are rolling. They're rolling these last few minutes.
6-5, less than 5 minutes to go.
Can they stay hot? Can they stay hot?
Haas spins off the check on the far side as he tries to get open. They can't get it to him. And here on the run is Liam Phillips. Hickey's in the corner. They're not going to go to him. The lane isn't there. Winter will set a little pick, and they're just going to slow things down. Liam Phillips, is he staying? Victoria's just kind of letting this. Okay, now they're starting to go. They come to Winter. Adamson with the pick. Oh, arm save, Kuhn. Chance, put back. Liam Phillips.
No way.
Staged for the offensive set and buries it. He was looking to the bench for about 5 seconds. It looked like they were just going to kind of let that shift go, and then it turns into that 6-all.
I am in disbelief. That is incredible. What finesse on the doorstep, the grit to get that loose ball, place that just over Kuhn, who again has been playing so incredible this tournament, to tie the game up with 4:07.
Shovel pass to Turner, here comes Push, scores! Push comes to shove and Ronan Push buries that one, and Schultzke, the only Mega Man who can actually compose himself enough to go celebrate, they're all stunned.
You talk about an instant classic, Stamp. We are seeing it. And again, like, not that Turner had to do much there, but I wanted to see more of him up on the offensive side of the floor, and he perfectly, obviously, gets that over to Push. Push does most of the work, buries that goal, but my goodness, what a moment for the Mega Men, and a response, really.
Oh, very quick.
My God.
Ronan Push came into this game with 6 goals and an assist. Eric Turner with 3 goals and 4 assists. And both of those transition players have had big impacts here in the final. They're up by 1 with 3:38 to go. Hard shot by Bergloff is turned aside.
I don't think you had saw that Push had just shot it a second ago, and it had a good chance as well.
Here's Will Cookman. Leaves it there for Garrett Winter. Oh, nice communication by the Mega Man to pick up the Leprechauns coming from the bench. Winter rips it a little bit wide. It's loose down in the corner. Bowie gets in there. Friedel gets it. No fresh 30 because it hadn't been touched the goalie. So Adamson's going to have to just let this one go. Yeah, they're not going to get a shot off. Marshall will have to put it down. Rivera looked like he might think about running through. I think the pass was the wise idea.
Yep.
Here's Ryan Kemp. Push, trying to open up some space. Kemp will find Haas over on the far side, driving to the net. Save, Dubensky. Throws it out to the corner with his chest. Aiden Saint gets it. Nice little lever pass to Lum, and the Leprechauns are up over center. 2:35 to go. It's 7-6 Mega Men.
What a game. What a game.
Winter to Hickey. He's going to rip it just wide.
I want overtime so bad. I want it so bad. I have no dog in the fight for who wins, but man, we cannot end in regulation.
Were you up here for the Colton Liston overtime goal last year? I can't remember if you were in the booth.
Nope.
No, you just played, right?
Nope.
Nope. You were not here at all.
Wasn't here.
You were not in Prague, that's right. Well, we've had some great calls together, but oh, the save by Pete Dubensky on Bergloff.
Now, if you're the head coach for the Leprechauns, at what point do you start thinking about pulling?
Oh, next possession.
About a minute and a half, just under?
It'd be a better minute. It'd be a little under a minute, yeah.
Yep.
Because the next time they get it, here's Adamson. Had to make sure he had it. That shot's blocked by John Lintz. Behind the back. Kuhn with the stop. So 1:32 to go. If you get the ball back here after about 30 seconds, that's the last chance you're going to have to pull him. So you go ahead.
If he had scored that would have just been sickening.
Yep.
Just sickening.
Garrett Winter has stayed up the floor, and John Lintz is up there with him. So it's 4-on-4 in the offensive zone. And Bergloff loses it. It just pops out of his stick. Griffin Hall doesn't quite know what to do. Liam Phillips has it. Nice decision by Hall. Here is Winter. We come to the final minute. Now do you pull him? Dubensky so far staying by his crease.
He's talking. He's
back
talking
to Winter.
With the bench.
He's backing into the net. Winter, bouncer. It comes back to him. He's got it. No fresh 30. There's no reset. They've got 5 seconds to shoot. Friedel has to let it go. He does. He's going to get the reset.
Radotín
Take
magic.
your time out. Have they used their timeout? Dunk!
No
Scores!
way! Yes!
Stepan Friedel, the native son.
The Radotín magic from the local Czech kid. Are you? My God!
And look how cool he is walking over to the bench.
Wow!
All the way around the body of Matt Kuhn. Matt Kuhn was in great position. He's in great position.
Wow. I'm seeing fans with their hands just pulling their hair back. Are you kidding me? Stepan Friedel, take a bow, no matter the result. What a goal, my goodness.
Cadet tried to grab that, doesn't have it, Push has the ball. 24 seconds left, we've got timeout Megamen, and they're going to, are they pulling Matt Kuhn?
Push tried to sell the penalty with Foley there, you could see, and they had a good laugh about it. They walked together, but Push had his helmet was jerked up a little bit.
They were teammates at Panther City Lacrosse Club.
Perfect.
So yeah, I think they've shared a couple of laughs before, but do you pull Kuhn? He's not over at the bench. Who have they got? They've got...
Yeah. I don't know. Like, goals have been so hard to come by in this game that
might
like
need to.
I don't know that it makes much of a difference.
They're hard to come by, so you don't want an extra guy?
Well, no, but I mean, like, it might just, if you pull him, you have the chance for an empty net nonsense.
That's Jordan Cornfield. Sorry to interrupt, but he's drawing up a play. How many guys are over there in that huddle? They've got the whole offense around.
They don't pull Kuhn.
No, they have 5 guys, 6 guys coming out. They do. They've got 6 guys on the floor plus the goalie. Somebody's got to come. They have 6 forwards. The play should not start while they have 7 players on the floor. And now, Graydon Cornfield is telling Matt Kuhn, yeah, you got to go to the bench.
Oh, my God.
That's a possession.
Are you kidding me?
Possession call. Victoria gets it.
And now Victoria's going to call a timeout,
Of course
right?
they are.
Are you joking?
Dubensky is strolling over to the bench now. Will Victoria pull Dubensky and go with 6? I would think so. And they'll probably do it coming right out of the change. That's, Matt Kuhn's got to feel horrible, but I can't believe they let him go back to the net.
Severe game mismanagement by the bench of the Megamen. I'm sorry.
Murph Butler's having a chat with the officials saying, how do you start that? But eventually they did blow it in. I mean,
they had plenty of time to pull him or not pull him.
They did.
And that's, again, like, that's, I feel like maybe that's why Kuhn had trotted out there, because again, the reason why I felt that way is that the way this game has gone, it's been tough, right? It's been tough to get a goal in the back of the net. So do you want to maybe, both these teams have got amazing defenses, have a deflection and maybe get an empty netter and lose
Victoria's
like that?
got 6 players on the floor.
But they do, so
is on the bench. Digby is saying shut the door because he was being instructed.
Yeah.
So Digby, Hickey, and Friedel, the lefties. Can Friedel work a little more magic? Winter, Adamson in the slot, and Marsh. They're waiting.
Here we are.
14 seconds. They're not going for another 6 seconds.
Stamp, is this it? Is this it?
They go to Hickey. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Friedel goes to the net, shoots off the crossbar. Murph Butler will get in the way. Friedel off the crossbar, and we are going to overtime. You have your wish, my friend.
I knew it. I knew it. It had to be.
Wow.
It had to be overtime.
Wow.
We've got about 5 minutes. That was so close. I love, you've got the whole Victoria roster. Stepan Friedel gets his name called and was 1 inch from glory. Absolute fantastic.
Murph Butler is checking with the officials on the timeouts. I believe there are no timeouts in overtime. You're going to go find out? Okay. We are going to find out about the timeouts. Riley Marsh now is coming over. He's just been told, so I believe the answer was there are no timeouts. I'm pretty sure that I read that. Oh, there's the putback attempt earlier. Oh my goodness, what a game this has been. 7-7 through 32 minutes of stop time play. Last year, Colton Lidstone was the hero. He won't be this year because he's not here. Who will it be? Make your picks. Hard not to go with Friedel for Victoria. after what he has done lately. For Megamen. Ooh. Ronan Push seems to be the guy getting all the big goals. I don't know. Speaking of which, there's a big goal by Ronan Push. This is a beauty, tucking it far top. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be back. 3 minutes till we go to overtime. We are just about ready to go, lacrosse friends. It is 7-7. There's a minute 23 left in the break, but everyone's ready to roll. They want to get started.
There's nothing worse than an extended break when you are ready.
Oh.
And so is the rest of this crowd, right?
Yeah,
like
they are.
Everybody is holding bated breaths.
I made my picks while you were out running an errand for who's going to score. I took Friedel and Push.
Good calls.
That means it's your turn.
I would say maybe Cook and Adamson.
Okay, I like those picks too. Big battle, and Colt Connect eventually comes away with it. Push is all over him. Tries the overhead wrap check, loses his stick, and Connect gets it ahead to Liam Phillips. Here's Braden Hickey.
Although as a friend of Stepan Friedel, it would be cool to see his name get called like we saw at the end of regulation.
He's coming out right now. He has a hat trick, and 4 other Leprechauns have single goals. Parker Johnson with 2 for the Megamen, 5 others with singles. Adamson stopped. He gets it back. Lintz on him. Funny little flip over to Marsh, or to Winter. They've got 20 seconds left on the shot clock as Hickey takes it up at the top. This is sudden victory overtime. 5 minutes put up on the board. Goes to Adamson. Digby, bouncer wide. Won't be a fresh 30, but they do have 5 to get a shot off. Adamson's just realizing that, so he'll rip one. Comes back to himself. Can he get the ball? He taps it. It will. It'll go to a bunch of white jerseys. Wow. What an effort by Cody Adamson. Here's Braden Hickey. And Victoria was working a change there, so they have to be really sharp to avoid getting a too many call there.
Absolutely.
Turner on Adamson. What a battle of titans.
Yeah, no kidding.
Stepan Friedel watched by Push.
Battle of the Titans.
Yeah, those are my guys.
Hickey's
shot stopped. Schultzke pulls it back to himself, lobs it ahead. Nice outlet, 1 hopper to Push. He's on the run.
I kind of hate that take, I got to be honest.
Here's Bergloff. Just wide, off the post. Off the post.
They got
Foley
Phillips.
has it. Here's Phillips. Save. Put back. Griffin Hall. Save.
No way he
Liam
dropped
Phillips.
that.
He fanned on it.
No way he drops that. Winter.
Here's Winter. Stop. It's
No
blocked.
way.
The ball's rolling around, and Matt Kuhn just kind of rolls onto it.
Oh my goodness, Stamp, what are we seeing?
We just had about 30 minutes worth of action in 2 minutes and 8 seconds.
Yes! This is why I asked for overtime.
Rivera stripped, he gets it back. Fully on him. Great slide help up to Nielsen. Here's the long pass to Lum. Hustling back. What a play, Eric Turner.
Wow.
Lum will get it, and Victoria's going to have a possession, and we can breathe.
I thought Lum he should have shot.
He never got a chance. Turner knocked it away from him too quickly.
Well, he just went to pass rather than shoot.
Here's Adamson spinning from Zimmel. Shoots, scores!
Cody! Captain
Adamson!
Cody!
They will swarm all over him. They're jumping on him, and I think Cody Adamson can hold up the entire Leprechauns team right now.
My God!
What a goal. Lentz is irate. The Leprechauns have gone back to back.
Wow. Again, as you know, Cody Adamson was my senior year college lacrosse coach. I've got a lot of love for this man, and to see him bury that one past Kuhn does feel pretty awesome, and just very excited for such an incredible game. What an incredible tournament, and what an overtime, like just fireworks from the jump, right?
Yes.
And you can see the pain. You can see how much Megamen wanted this one, and it just doesn't go your way sometimes, and you gotta really give some grace if you are the Megamen that they had a hell of a tournament. This is such a hard tournament to win.
It is. Yeah, you have to feel for them. Megamen, to their credit, they are lining up for the most part to shake hands. I think a few of them are just dropping their gear over at the bench.
Yep. What a game.
Fantastic.
My goodness.
Fantastic.
That may have been one of the more exciting back and forth games that you and I have called together.
It is.
It's up there.
Cody Adamson, 37 years old, has played one game in the National Lacrosse League in the 2025 season, got into a match, and played quite well as a transition player. It was in Saskatchewan.
I watched that
December
game.
14th, 2024. I did as well. I was so happy for him because he's just one of those guys who has just grinded through his career, has had chances, has been close, never quite got there. He got one chance, played it, had a good game, and I talked to him after, and he said it was just so cool to get to do it.
Absolutely.
Don't know if I'll be back. I hope I am, but this has got to be up there on the career highlights list.
Wherever Cody goes, winning follows. You know, whether it be a President's Cup, whether it be the Aleš Hřebeský Memorial, whether it be anything. And again, that was the two people I think I had mentioned, right? Was Cook or Adamson. Those were the people I felt pretty strongly about. And that was without bias, and Adamson buries that one on the run. And just what a shot, what a snipe.
Great shot.
What a tournament, what a game.
And the Megamen,
My goodness.
fairly despondent looking. We see Murph Butler and Nathan Schultzke at center floor, and those two guys have put so much into this team. Murph Butler, the captain, the guy who's put it all together. Nathan Schultzke is going to go and shake the referee's hands. Genuine thank you to the officials, and we'll say our thanks to the officials, and we don't always agree with them, and sometimes we say it out loud live on the air, but without them there are no games, and we do appreciate the work that they do and their willingness to come and take the abuse, frankly.
Absolutely. And just to thank the fans real quick, everybody that has been here, whether you've been in person and live, some hybrid form of that, we just got to say thank you and listening to the way that we call games, the way that you've watched these live streams, the support that we've seen game in and game out, the way that people show up for the teams that they root for, whether it's local, whether it's some just team that you've made a connection with here and there and far away, and just what a week. Stamp, you know, like with how lacrosse can be and how far away things can feel, and everybody coming together here. And again, I love how you say it, the little slice of heaven that is Radotín in Prague and in the Czech Republic, and this tournament is just unbelievable. So just a quick shout out to the LC Custodes and them for hosting here in Radotín, and just the way that you guys put this tournament on is second to none, and you know, every team that comes out here gives it their all, regardless of placement, everything that you have done to get here, to have pride in the way that you play. It doesn't go overlooked, and every team, you know, has a place in every year and is invited for a reason and allowed to join. And you know, just so grateful to be here, both as a player, as a commentator, and just want to say thank you for everybody for that and for whatever support you give me. I hope it's both, but.
And Stepan Friedel was just getting interviewed on the floor, and his teammates came out with some water to give him a little dunk. But yeah, Andre Mika, of course, so much work. There are lots of people, a huge team. The kids, everyone who helps Andre Mika does so much. Yep. And he will be now down on the floor and start presenting things, and we're going to hang around for a little bit to see the presentation of the
I'm going to get out of the booth. I'm going to go down to the floor.
I'm going to go down pretty soon too.
Yeah. Stamp, pleasure.
You know what? This is a fantastic tournament. I love this place. I love being here. It's better when you're here.
Thank you. Good to be here. Better when you're here as well.
Thanks for jumping in. As always, I'm going to stay for a minute or two. And then I'm going, because I'll see you on the floor.
I'll see you on the floor, my friend. If you're watching at home, love you guys. Drink some water. Shout out to mom. Shout out to dad. Shout out to the family. Nieces, nephew, sisters, everybody. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful night. We'll see you next year.
The tournament awards and the all-tournament team will be presented shortly by Andre Mika and his crew. We will have the trophy presented to the Victoria Leprechauns, and everyone, all the teams are going to come out on the floor. I'm going to leave you for this, but enjoy these presentations. It has been an absolute honor once again to be up here in the booth. Thanks to everyone else in the booth who've been doing the scorekeeping and the announcing, and so many people come together and put in a ton of work to make this tournament happen and to make it the incredible experience that it is for everyone. So thank you to all of them, and thanks to you for being part of it. We'll see you soon.
Servicing couple of teams, please join us as soon as possible so we can start. Leave us space here in front of the tower and group on the carpet. So we would like to ask you to let us space around here, free space for the ceremony, and we will start in a couple of minutes. Let's go.
Tak, než nám dojdou všichni hráči na plochu, tak začneme s oficiálním zakončením turnaje.
Ladies and gentlemen, the closing and award ceremony of the 31st Aleš Hřebeský Memorial.
Na začátku patří poděkování. Poděkování sponzorům, jejíž byly hlavní město Praha, městská část Praha Radotín, Trihár Gír, A2D Stav, K6 4H Karel Hegenbach, Ratio, Ridera, Degustvik a Excise.
At the beginning, we would like to thank to our partner and sponsors. Let's name at least the main ones: the City of Prague, the Municipality of Prague 16 Radotín, Tryhard Gear, A2D Stuff, K4H, Karel Hegenbach, Ratio, Ridera, Goodstick, Excise. Thank you very much for your support.
Máme další poděkování pořadatelům. Je pro nás velkou ctí, že my, bývalí hráči, pořádáme pro vás, současné hráče, ale významný turnaj, aby mladí hráči sledovali, hrajete a zároveň pomáhali organizovat. Takže děkujeme pomocníkům a organizátorům, se o nás stali v čele s Tondou Gottwaldem, Jirkou Tilšerem, Honzou Hovancem a žlutýma trikama.
We would like to thank to all who are running the technical part of the tournament here in Iran, who are taking care of cleaning it, helping, bringing water and so on. So this crew of yellow t-shirts, they were wonderful. They were led by Tonda Gottwald, Jirka Tilšer, Honza Hovanec. Big thanks to our yellow t-shirts.
Tradičně děkujeme zapisovatelkám časoměřičů Petru Tahalovi za zapisovací systém Pointbench. Ahoj holky.
We would like to thank to the TV crew, scorekeepers, timekeepers. Also a big thanks to Petr Tahal and his Pointbench scoring system. Thank you very much. All staff Aleš online.
Logistika, takže děkujeme řidičům Lubošovi, Michalovi, Honzovi a Petrovi.
Also big thanks goes to our drivers who are helping you to get you from the airport and who will get you to the airport. Luboš, Michal, Honza and Petr, our drivers. Thank you.
Jak už je zvykem, tak signál šel z memoriálu do celého světa a do toho můžeme poděkovat Aleši Herbekovi a firmě FRVDR, která se starala o streamování a natáčení. Díky kluci moc.
The whole world could see the streams, and these streams and the quality of these streams goes to Aleš Herbek and forward team. They are awesome. Thank you guys around here behind the cameras in the van over there.
Děkujeme fotografům Marku Štorovi, Martinu Boudovi a Karlemu Krýmu.
We would like to thank our photographers with great pictures, Marek Stor, Karel Mokrý, Martin Bouda, and also we got other pictures. Thank you, Mark, for capturing these moments.
Děkujeme komentátorům, protože streamy, ale i signál do celostátní televize Sporty TV šel odsáď a děkujeme komentátorům v čele se Stephenem Stepnem, Adamu Šerpánovi a Garetu Gožarumovi.
We would like to thank our commentators also, Stephen Stemp, Adam Sherpan, Gareth Dozorn, and many others who were talking and making the streams much more interesting. Thank you very much.
Děkujeme. Speciální poděkování na pokladnu a holkám, kteří to zařídili, Karolíně Tilšerové, Aleně Houbové a všem ostatním. Díky moc, holky.
Thanks to our girls and the staff on the box office, Karolina Tilšerová, Alena Houbová and their crew. Thank you.
To spadl rekord, vypili jsme strašně piva všichni.
Halo, halo.
Děkujeme restauraci.
Also big thanks goes to the restaurant staff who are feeding us, and I think the numbers of beers, which was the amount of beer which was drinking, I think this was a record one this year.
Poprvé v historii musel Petr Poupě přiopět na další tanky. Tak, a jdeme na rozhodčí. Já požádám Bernieho Nicholse, aby přišel sem. Bernie Nichols, please.
Also, we would like to thank our referees. So, the referees, traditionally, they had their own reward, and let's welcome Bernie Nichols, who will introduce this award.
First off, thank you to all of you for an amazing weekend. This was fantastic from our side. We appreciate all of you. This is difficult for us because we try to stay out of your way and try to stay in business. That being said, we had one referee this weekend who answered every challenge we gave them, rose to the call, and did a fantastic job on the floor. So our referee of the tournament, on behalf of ourselves, is Ryan Wallace. Ryan, come on out.
Cenu Diamond in the Revs získává volbou samotných rozhodčích Ryan Ryan Wallace, congratulations. Also, we would like to invite all referees to get their small souvenirs. Let's come here and pick it up. Our referees, Nikolas Adamek, Sarak Andreas, Laszlo Bajnočin, Martin Bajduška, Petr Beck, Václav Frank, Alex Frey, Keith Gagne, Daniel Hagan, Greg Hart, Petr Kpelář, Emma Jones, Jiří Malina, Jan Martin, Bernie Nichols, John Pordiu, Tyrus Brehanek, George Ramschissel, Georg Ramschissel, sorry, Tomáš Rod, Vojtěch Šafter, Johannes Schultershelm, Michael Lee, Veronika Švecová, Matouš Tilšer, Ryan Wallace. Thank you to our referees.
Tak a myslím, že můžeme pokročit dál a já bych pozval na plochu Dalibora Mareše a Karla Hegemarta, kteří jsou naši partneři. A máme tady vyhlášení individuálních cen turnaje, které jsou našich partnerů Hard Gear a Excise.
Let's approach to the individual awards of the tournament. Please welcome our sponsors, Mr. Karl Hegenbart and Dalibor Maresh. They are sponsors of LCC. They will present the individual trophies for the best players of the tournament.
Máme tady All-Stars team.
Let's start with the tournament All-Stars team.
Goalie Matkun Megamen.
All-Stars team goalie.
Defense Brett Draper, Nova Scotia Privateers. Tristan Garlow, Frog Pond Maulers. Offense Cody Adamson, Victoria Leprechauns. Tobiáš Formánek, LCC Boxies.
And the last one who was skipped, transition player Ronin Push Megaman. These 6 gentlemen are our All-Stars team this year. Make a group photo of all the All-Stars team all together. Once more, Matkeen, Brett Draper, Tristan Garlow, Ronin Push, Cody Adamson, Tobiáš Formánek. Few moments for photos and we will release the All-Stars team and we will approach the, let's say, big individual awards.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
To byl All-Stars tým nejlepších hráčů na memoriál Aleše Hřebeského, ale pokračujeme dál v udělání individuálních cen.
Individual awards.
Nejlepší brankář bez goalí Pete Dubensky, Victoria Leprechaun.
More. Pete is on the way.
Nejlepší brankář, nejlepší obránce.
The best defensive player of the tournament.
John Lins, Megamen.
John Lenz here. Megamen, the best defensive player. Let's continue to the best offensive player.
Nejlepší útočník Tanner Cook, Telovi Flakros.
The next trophy goes to the best scorer of the tournament.
A protože tady máme Tannera a zároveň je Tanner útočník, tak je vyfotíme a pokračujeme. Nejlepší střelec Jordan Czech, Saints LC, 12 gólů.
With 12 goals, Jordan Czech, Saints LC, with 12 goals. Jordan, please join the other players here. And then the trophy for the most valuable player according to stats, points and goals. And the situation happened that we have two winners of this trophy and we will have a little bit of trouble because physically we don't have two trophies.
Máme celý cenu pro neužitečnějšího hráče. Máme dva vítěze. Jedním z nich je Tobiáš Formánek, ACC Foxy, 20 bodů, 10 gólů, 10 asistencí. A druhým vítězem je Skyler Thomas, Brockpon Maulers, 20 bodů, 10 gólů, 10.
We have two guys with exactly the same number of points and goals. Tobiáš Formánek from LCC Foxes and Skyler Thomas from Brockpon Maulers. So they will have to arrange it with Tobiáš. He can get his award later because congratulations. Let's make the photo of the all players together and then we will continue to the teams. Thank you very much. We will now release Karel Hegenbart and Dalibor Mares. Thank you for your help with awards. Congratulations guys for your performance. Thank you for a great show. Thank you.
Tak děkujeme Daliborovi a Karlovi. Ještě jednou. Díky kluci. A jdeme na Já bych pozval paní Hřebeskou a pana Milese Generala.
Now it's the time to invite Mrs. Jana Hřebeská and also our special guest Miles General to present the trophies for the teams.
Tak a začneme od 24. místa.
We have the small souvenir for each team, so let's start from the 24th place.
Na 24. místě GSI Grizzlies.
On the 24th place, GSI Grizzlies. pick the trophy. We are a little bit pressed by time, so I'd like to ask you to react quickly. The 23rd place.
23. místo Solos Lacrosse Club z Mexika.
Representing Mexico, Cholos Lacrosse Club, 23rd place. On the 22nd place.
22. místo ze Švýcarska Absolute Legends.
Absolute legend from Switzerland. On the 21st place.
21. místo Moon Beers.
Moon Bears.
A je to Beers.
On the 20th place.
20. místo Rest Dogs.
On the 19th place.
19. místo Wasatch Whalers.
Can we have Wasatch Whale representative of honor? Let's continue on the 18th place this year.
18. místo Nepean Knights Alumni.
On the 17th place.
Na 17. místě mladíci z České národní box-lakrosové lize Pink Bubble Team.
Team supporting a charity program of Big Bubble Foundation. Young talents. Now on the 16th place.
Na 16. místě London Knights.
Huge, the smallest night is coming. On the 15th place, and the team has secured their invitation for the next annual.
15. místo German Shepherd.
On the 14th place.
14. místo Adler Lacrosse.
International selection. The core of the team is Polish, but they have players from 4 or 5 countries. Now on the 13th place.
13. místo Alberta Lacrosse.
Let's move on to the 12th place.
12. místo tým od Vltavy Lacrosse Praslav.
The 12th place, Lacrosse Praslav. On the 11th place this year.
11. místo Turku Titans.
Turku Titans representing Finland in their 11th place this year. Now let's come to top 10 on the 10th place.
10. místo Saints LC.
Saints LC, not based in St. Catharines, but with many international players this year. On the 9th place.
9. místo Nanaimo Timberman.
And now on the 8th place.
Na 8. místě asi největší překvapení turné. Mladé pušky z Radotína LCC Foxys.
Our youngsters from home team, LCC Foxys on the 8th place. Big surprise for us. Let's continue to the 7th place.
Na 7. místě Purple Rain.
Purple Rain on the 7th place. Now let's approach to the 6th place. And
Na
this
6.
6th
místě
place,
Nova Scotia Privateer.
the 6th place belongs to Nova Scotia Privateers. On the 5th place, after dramatic shootout,
Na 5. místě Tel Aviv Lacrosse Club.
fifth place, Tel Aviv Lacrosse. Now let's approach to the fourth place.
Na čtvrtém místě domácí lacrosse klub Custodes.
Home team LC Custodes. The fourth place. Now we are getting to medal positions. On the third place.
A jsme na medalových pozicích. Třetí místo Frogpond Bowlers.
Frogpond Bowlers on the third place in the tournament. Great improvement from the last year. Now the runner-up after a thrilling final game on the second place.
Druhé místo Megamen.
Now the champion of the 31st Aleš Hřebeský Memorial.
A na prvním místě obhájce titulu z Victoria Islandu, Victoria Leprechauns.
Defending champion Victoria Leprechauns, British Columbia, Canada. Gentlemen, the trophy is yours.
Tak, děkujeme paní Hřebeská.
Moc děkujeme. Thank you very much for your assistance.
Tak, a jdem pár informací na závěr. Závěrečná party se koná v Beach Areně Radotín. V Radotíně všichni znají.
Now we have a couple of information. The AHM party will be held in the beach arena in Radotín. It's the opposite part of Radotín, about 15 minutes walk from here. Great place. Yeah, everybody is invited.
A co nás čeká v nejbližší době? V termínu od 25.6. do 4.7. proběhne v České republice European Box-Lacrosse Championship.
There will be more lacrosse events this year, especially European Box-Lacrosse Championship from June the 25th to July the 4th here in Prague.
Další tradiční akcí je vzpomínka na Franka Menschnera. Frank Menschner Cup 3. a 5. září v Radotíně.
We would like to invite you also to the Frank Menschner Cup, the second tournament we organize here, and it will be in September, from September the 3rd to September the 5th here.
Dalším, už tradičním, je Evropský pohár mistrů Kengaluccio Cup, který proběhne 11. až 12. září 2026.
Radotín will also host the European Field Lacrosse Champions Cup, Kengaluccio Cup, and it will be here in September 11th to 13th.
A nezbývá než říct termín příštího memoriálu Aleše Hřebeského. Zapište si do diářů 21. až 24. dubna 2027.
The 32nd Aleš Hřebeský Memorial will be held in April, from April 21st to April 24th, 2027.
A na závěr děkujeme všem týmům, jejich manažerům za to, že přijeli. Víme, kolik je to práce a v dnešní době to vůbec není jednoduché sehnat finanční prostředky a přijet přes půl světa do Radotína. A děkujeme samozřejmě divákům, kteří v hojné míře navštívili naši arénu a stali se svědkem memoriálu Aleše Hřebeského, který byl opět skvělý a předvedl špičkový lacrosse.
At the end, we would like to thank all spectators who came here to the arena and who have seen top lacrosse performance. And especially, we would like to thank to all teams, all of you players, team managers, for making your trip, for spending your money to get here. We know it's a lot of work to get over here to Enchanting. Thank you very much for coming. We are happy to have you here.
A jdeme na to. Zasněte.
And now we can invite everybody to the arena because at the end of the tournament, as you know, we can expect big show. So we will have a little bit more minutes to everybody get in. Poprosíme Aleše Erbeka, jestli by dokázali vypnout letku.